guys, this is Gaudi and welcome to my channel Jabe here. On today's episode I'm going to show you how to make a simple wig using crochet hair extensions. This video also shows the basic techniques I use to install crochet. So let's start with the hair I'm using, which is the Lulutress water wave. If you live in Australia, I actually have this available on my online store, linked below. So this is my first time using the water wave. It's pretty soft. It's made from Kinakalon, so very lightweight, and it has a really lovely curl pattern as well. I'm using a braided wig cap as my base because I'm used to installing my crochet on top of cornrows, but you could use any wig cap, whatever you've got. This one has got combs at the front and the back, and it's also adjustable, but I still found it rather large for my head. A net wig cap would probably suit me better because it turns out my head is just on the smaller side, but this one will do for today. So the first thing I'm gonna do is pop my wig cap onto my mannequin. I call it Becky with a good hair, and I'm gonna tuck all of her hair in. Now this is the braid pattern on my wig cap. It's got a U shape at the front so that you can form parts, and the rest of the head is cornrows going diagonally across. The color of the hair that I'm using for my wig is a number 1, which is a deep black. I don't usually use a 1 on my own hair since my natural color is more a 1B or a 2, but I thought that this color would blend well with the color of the wig cap. Now all the Lulutress curly hair I've bought, this one included, come in like a soft net bag. So this preserves the hair in the package, but it's also pretty handy for storing on any leftover hair. So if I don't finish a full pack, I just keep the rest in the bag for the next time that I'm using it. Now the water wave is already folded in half, so it makes it much easier to install. Now you're gonna have to excuse the bits of fluff on my shirt. I swear I was wearing black and I didn't realize until after I recorded. So let's get straight into it. First, I'm gonna grab one of these and I'll split it in half. It can start to get a bit tangly, so instead of forcing my way through, I smooth it down first and then I continue splitting it. This makes it so the hair stays smooth and it also splits much easier. Now this is the size that I usually use when I'm installing most of my crochet, except for the front. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the install. It's really simple at the back. At my regular speed, I do this quite quickly. My rule of thumb when I'm installing the back is to separate the hair at least a finger width apart. This helps to reduce the bulkiness of the overall install. Now I'll take you through the method slowly. So I put one finger, so I know I'm a finger width apart, and then I'm going to put my crochet needle through and hook onto the hair. Once I've done that, I close the latch and I pull the hair through. Now I'm going to go back again and latch again and pull the hair through that U shape. And I'll usually pull the hair through at least 3 times so it doesn't slip out. Here I've done it just twice, but yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's get on with the install. So this is the progress of the hair so far. I've already done most of the back and now I'm gonna keep going. Now coming up to the front, you'll want a more seamless install. So I definitely recommend using smaller bundles of hair. I typically split mine into half of what I've done for the back. This just helps it to look more natural. I use the invisible crochet method at the front, so having the smaller pieces actually makes the invisible crochet look much better. So how the invisible crochet works is that once I pull the loop through, I only put one end in and I'll loop it 3 times. So I'm just going to go in now, one end and one, second time and a third time, and I'm gonna pull both ends of the hair to tighten it. This method allows you to have parts in the front without the crochet knot showing. So I want my wig to be able to have a part right there. I'm gonna zoom in now so you can see it a bit closer. So I finished installing the hair now, and this is what the wig looks like. What I'm gonna do is just use some leave-in conditioner to smooth it down so then I can trim and also take off any loose bits. Now, when I was doing the back of this wig, I actually ended up installing only every second row because the cap was too big and the wig would have come out too big and too fluffy for me. So it still worked out really well. This is the finished wig. It's quite light and fluffy and quite full, and I ended up styling it a bit, and I also wore it out to a photo shoot. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Check out my channel for more crochet hair installation and reviews, and if you live in Australia, my store is linked below. Thanks for watching and have a good one.